Number 25. Stock examples of the 1966 Oldsmobile Toronado came equipped with a 7.0-liter V8 engine offering 385 HP. However, for Jay Leno, this wasn't sufficient. He decided to enhance one such Oldsmobile by fitting it with a heavily modified aluminum, twin-turbo 425 cubic inch V8 LS6 engine that now produces a staggering 170 HP. Number 24, meet Mercury's most successful launch, the Cougar, with 150,000 units built in 1967. Among those, 12,000 were enhanced to the GT trim level. Concealed behind those rotating headlamps is a 390 cubic inch Marauder GT V8 capable of producing 320 HP. An improved suspension, larger brakes, wheels, and tires, along with a less restrictive exhaust, helped effectively translate all that power to the road. Number 23. This mid-sized muscle option from Dodge was conceived and launched halfway through 1965, hence the peculiar nomenclature, and aimed at attracting a more budget-conscious consumer with a preference for Mopar. Additionally, the 390 HP V8 boasts a new configuration at the time, featuring 3 two-barrel carburetors. Number 22. Back in 1970, a Mustang Boss 429 would have cost you $4,087, equivalent to about $33,000 in today's currency. Boasting 375 HP, the Boss 429 could sprint through the quarter mile in a respectable time of 14 seconds flat and achieve a top speed of 120 mph. The model was produced only in 1969 and 1970, with fewer than 1,400 examples rolling off the assembly line. Number 21. In an effort to rival Pontiac's GTO, the executives at Oldsmobile concocted the 442 option, derived from the police apprehender version of its Cutlass. This enhanced model boasts a 4-barrel carburetor, a 4-speed manual transmission, a dual-plate clutch, and a 455 cubic inch V8 engine generating 370 HP. Number 20. The Super Duty SD 455 served as the powerhouse of the 1973 Firebird, and although it wasn't a brand new engine, it underwent numerous modifications to enhance performance. These modifications included a reinforced cylinder block with 4-bolt main bearings to improve rigidity. Number 19, Buick produced this modified Grand National for just 1 year as a test run, hence the designation X for experimental. It held the title of the fastest production car globally during that period, equipped with a 3.8-liter V6 engine that generated 276 horsepower and 360 ft-lbs of torque, as per Buick's claims. Number 18, Plymouth couldn't dub its asphalt annihilator the GTO, so it opted for GTX, signifying Grand Touring Extra. Less than 3,000 units of the GTX were produced, and restored models are currently commanding prices of up to $150,000. However, among the total units manufactured, only 30 were equipped with the Hemi engine, boasting a 426 horsepower V8 with 420 ft-lbs of torque. Number 17. When Ford aimed to challenge Dodge and Plymouth, aiming to reclaim the King of Speed title from the Daytona and the Superbird, it chose to modify a base Torino coupe. A specialized team of engineers installed an aero kit, a single seamless piece instead of just a nose cone, and crafted a larger grille positioned closer to the ground to enhance airflow. Number 16. Dressed in satin yellow, the 1970 Buick GSX is striking with performance credentials to match. The standard engine in the model was a 455 cubic inch V8 with 350 HP and 510 ft-lbs of torque. For reference, that latter figure represented the highest amount of torque available in any muscle car at the time. Now, GSX Stage 1 models, of which only 479 examples of the tuned-up beast were produced, command more than $120,000. Number 15. The Ford Galaxy 500 was a popular sedan among motorists and a staple on NASCAR circuits and drag strips. The standout year for the model, however, is unquestionably 1966, when Ford introduced the new 7.0-liter Thunderbird V8. If you happen to come across one, consider opting for a Police Interceptor variant, which boasts an upgraded 360 HP version of the 428 cubic inch engine. Number 14. Power is delivered by a 7.0-liter V8 producing 425 HP, although, as was common practice at the time, it likely generates closer to 500 HP. A true road-going race car, the Fairlane Thunderbolt accelerated from 0 to 60 mph in 4.7 seconds and completed a quarter-mile run in under 12 seconds. Number 13. During its era, stripped-down editions of the NASCAR-inspired Pontiac Catalina reigned supreme on drag strips. This two-door sports sedan is equipped with a 421 HO V8 engine, delivering 370 HP, and the Catalinas from the 1963 model year hold special favor for their Super Duty SD configuration. Number 12. The Chevelle Supersport was a highly sought-after muscle car during its production run. While over 51,455 examples of the model were manufactured by General Motors, only 100 convertible units were produced. Number 11. While the original Pontiac GTO was a powerhouse and visually striking, the Judge trim featured unique striping, grille chrome delete, and a body-colored spoiler, making it visually distinct and ensuring you knew it was spicier than its counterparts. Number 10. If you're seeking a 1970s sensation that can accelerate to 60 mph in under 5 seconds, a feat considered ludicrous in those days, and comes equipped with a horn that mimics the Looney Tunes character Roadrunner, Plymouth has just the car for you. The Big Block V8, featuring twin Carter carburetors, officially boasts 405 HP, although dyno testing revealed it to be underrated, with the powerhouse actually generating 433 HP. Number 9. With its powerful yet sleek lines and dog dish hubcaps, this was the fastest production car to emerge from the Bowtie brand, with some Camaro ZL1s clocking low 11s in the quarter mile. It was also significantly underrated. Official specs indicated the ZL1 had 430 HP, but dyno tests revealed it actually boasted 525 HP. Number 8. With a rear wing that appeared to be ripped off a jumbo jet, the 1969 Charger Daytona led the NASCAR Aero Wars, though it would soon be banned, and those fortunate enough to acquire one of the 505 units produced were in a league of their own. On the road, the 7.0-liter 426 engine delivered 425 HP, while race-tuned versions soared to over 200 mph on oval tracks. Number 7. Before the iconic version of the Firebird adorned with the hood-emblazoned Screaming Chicken decal, which wasn't available until 1976, this mirror image of the Chevrolet Camaro SS gained widespread popularity, with over 11,000 units produced. Eventually, the Firebird surpassed its Camaro counterpart in the speed race, thanks to a Ram air intake that boosted the output by 15 HP. Number 6. Dodge installed its now legendary 7.2-liter six-pack V8 into the Challenger RT convertible, marking one of the first uses of this prolific power plant and placing the car in a fairly exclusive category. Among the 2,921 Challenger RT convertibles produced, only 99 were equipped with the six-pack V8, and of those, only 61 were built with a 4-speed manual transmission. Number 5. If you want to ensure you rarely encounter another Plymouth Cuda convertible on the road, except, of course, for the one you're driving, choose the 4-speed manual Hemi Cuda drop top. Only 3 were produced. Why? Convertibles fell out of favor by the 1970s, and insurance rates soared for big block muscle cars. These factors combined led Plymouth to sell only a dozen Hemi Cuda convertibles in total. Interestingly, this was also the final year that the 7.0-liter V8 was available. Number 4. What's a list of the best muscle cars without the 1992 Dodge Viper RT10? A bombastic 8.0-liter V10 lurks beneath that elongated hood, offering 400 HP and 450 ft-lbs of torque. It's worth noting that this vehicle lacks stability control systems altogether. No ABS, no traction control, it doesn't even have airbags. This Viper is a true driver's car for enthusiasts eager to shift gears manually and willing to embrace its raw power. Number 3. Bless Carroll Shelby's relentless pursuit of finding the ultimate balance between raw power and unwavering finesse. The Texan and his company produced 572 units of the 1969 GT 350R Fastback, with the R denoting race spec, signaling that the car adhered to all the Sports Car Club of America, SCCA, racing regulations. You could purchase one from the dealership and hit the track, ready to turn laps that very afternoon. One of these cars was the most successful in 1968, clinching first place in 32 out of 54 SCCA races. Number 2. Arguably the most visually captivating vehicle on this list, the AMC AMX TAR 3 was conceived after AMC executives fixated on the De Tomaso Pantera for hours, endeavoring to replicate its flawlessly sculpted lines. To their credit, AMC succeeded. The AMX 3 is breathtaking. Engineered under the direction of Giotto Bizzarini, AMC's AMX 3 was also mid-engined, boasting a 6.4-liter V8 nestled behind the occupants' heads. The car is remarkable for myriad reasons, notably the staggering amount of money, $2 million, that AMC poured into its development before abandoning the project. Adjusted for inflation, that's approximately $15 million today. With only 6 AMX3s in existence, each commands a valuation well above $750,000. Number 1. Carroll Shelby was determined to create street beasts, and the Shelby Cobra 427 Super Snake certainly epitomizes that vision. Only 2 examples were ever produced. Yes, seriously. And today, only one remains. The stunning blue beauty you see here. In 2021, it was auctioned for $5.5 million. The lucky buyer acquired a magnificent coupe featuring a 427 cubic inch V8 engine, which Shelby significantly enhanced with the addition of twin superchargers. The result? An astonishing 800 HP of raw power.